Okay, get this. A beauty secret kept by royalty for centuries that you can buy for just a few bucks. I know, it sounds way too good to be true, right? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on an incredible superfood, the silver ear mushroom. So let's just ask the question straight up. Could a beauty secret powerful enough for an empress really be something you can just pick up at the store for pennies on the dollar? That's the amazing thing about the silver ear mushroom. It's like luxury wellness, but without that luxury price tag. In Asia, it's earned this really powerful nickname, the commoner's bird's nest. And to really get why that's such a big deal, you have to know that bird's nest soup is literally one of the most expensive foods on the planet, prized for all its health benefits. So this nickname, it's basically promising that same top shelf quality, but for a price that pretty much anyone can afford. So where did this amazing reputation even come from? Well, our story actually starts in the imperial courts of ancient China. This is where this, kind of humble-looking mushroom became an absolute wellness legend. Legend has it that the famously youthful-looking Empress Dowager Cixi of China had a very specific daily ritual. Every single morning, she would have a bowl of silver ear soup. This was her big secret to keeping her skin unbelievably smooth and supple, even as she got older. And that right there is what really cemented this mushroom's reputation as a beauty powerhouse.
But here's the thing, its superpowers go way beyond just skin deep. The benefits of silver ear can really be broken down into four key areas, or what I like to call the four pillars of wellness. So let's dive into each of these four pillars. First up, its most famous effect, skin and beauty. Then we'll talk about its really surprising role in helping out our bones and joints. Third, we'll look at its traditional use for immunity and lung health. And finally, its gentle, amazing support for our digestion. And we're going to start with the one that made it famous, beauty. You see, this mushroom is just packed with this unique, kind of gelatinous substance that acts like a botanical collagen. It helps your skin hold on to moisture, keeping it feeling all hydrated and bouncy. This makes it an absolutely fantastic plant-based option for anyone looking for those skin-plumping benefits that are so often tied to animal-based collagen. Now, when it comes to bone health, here's the really crucial point. Silver ear helps your body grab onto, and this is the key part, retain the calcium you're getting from other foods. The special stuff in the mushroom, these polysaccharides, they actually make the calcium more available for your body to use. This makes it a huge ally for building strong bones in kids, helping prevent osteoporosis in adults, and even repairing joint cartilage. In traditional Chinese wellness, there's this idea that white foods are good for nourishing the lungs. And silver ear? It's considered a top-tier choice. It's believed to help moisten the entire respiratory system, boost immunity, and soothe things like coughs or that feeling of tightness in your chest, especially when you're recovering from being sick. And finally, let's talk digestion. Thanks to all of its rich, water-soluble dietary fiber, silver ear just helps keep everything moving smoothly. It's especially great for people who need that kind of gentle support, like the elderly, pregnant mothers, and even picky kids who might not be getting enough fiber elsewhere. Okay, so you're probably sold on the benefits by now, but the big question is, how do you actually use it? So let's head into the kitchen and turn this ancient remedy into a seriously delicious modern treat. First things first, you've got to buy the right kind. When you're looking at the dried mushrooms, you want a slightly pale yellowish color. You want to avoid anything that's stark white, like unnaturally white, because that could mean it's been chemically bleached. Give it a sniff too. It should have a neutral, kind of earthy smell. If you smell anything pungent, sour, or like chemicals, yeah, put that one back. Now, this is probably the most important thing you need to know about preparing silver ear. All those amazing benefits we just talked about, they're locked inside its gelatinous fibers. So the whole entire goal of cooking it is to release that rich, natural collagen to create this thick, super nourishing soup. So here it is, the collagen release method. Step 1, soak the dried mushroom for about an hour. Step 2, shred it into the smallest pieces you possibly can. More surface area is your friend here. Step 3, boil it in water for 10 minutes. Now it's a nut because here's the secret sauce. Step 4, you have to stir it vigorously. I mean, really go for it for at least 15 seconds. That friction is what breaks down the fibers. And finally, step 5, just reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 30 minutes until it gets all thick and luscious. Okay. Now, as with any potent food, it's super important to know that while silver ear is wonderful for most of us, it might not be the best fit for everyone. So let's cover a quick but really important note of caution.
So, according to traditional principles, this mushroom has a cooling nature. What that means is if you tend to have a cold constitution, like you often have cold hands and feet, or maybe you get frequent diarrhea, it's probably best to have it in moderation. And more critically, it has compounds that can act as a natural anticoagulant. So if you have any kind of bleeding disorder or you're on blood thinning medication, you should absolutely talk to your doctor before adding it to your routine. So, there you have it. From an empress's beauty secret to a staple in a modern kitchen, the silver ear mushroom packs a serious punch of benefits for your skin, your bones, and your overall wellness. Really, the only question left is, are you ready to unlock nature's most accessible superfood?